Good evening, teacher. Clean, CLIL, the integrated learning of contents and foreign languages consists in the learning of languages using methodologies in the teaching learning process of common and current subjects that are included in the classroom, which allows to identify a significant advance in the modality of the new teachings, taking in account the famous nationalizations and what is implies to expand and reach all corners of the world geography. The creativity and flexibility of the teacher allows to cover many aspects, tending to fulfill the objectives required to meet certain goals and purposes. Studies have uh, shown the effectiveness of using right strategies and A. Explanation of the 4C is framework, cognition, communication, and culture. Share the top 5 brainstorm question that you create and let the group determine where to begin by selecting one question to move forward with based on what seems to be the most promising for idea generation in the areas you are trying to impact. Number one, cognition. Studies can develop higher order thinking skills on par with their interpersonal communication skills and proficiency in academic cognitive language. Number two, communication. Language is very important for the development of communication skills. Learning it allows for meaningful communication and interactions because it combines basic interpersonal communication skills and cognitive academic language proficiency. Number three, culture. Another principle of CLIL is that of multiculturalism. Science, language, thought, and culture are closely related. This methodology helps students to become very social and emotionally aware of their environment. And number four, content. Content is considered the backbone of the learning process. It allows students to have access to content that is truly relevant to their lives. Therefore, one of the main tasks of the teachers is to create lessons with important information that can be used by students every day. PBL and approach that makes CLIL methodology more effective stand for project-based learning. It is a teaching model in which authentic and realistic projects are used for students to develop skills in a collaborative approach. And some summary of the 6 quality principles proposed in the document. And number one, quality principle Number one, rich inputs. Students must receive ample support with authentic materials. They need scaffolding to help them advance their language proficiency. Scaffolding is committed to several purposes well done. Scaffolding will enhance the student's cognitive, academic, language proficiencies, given the scarcity of materials. CLIL teachers rely on authentic materials. These materials are not created with the needs of foreign language learners in mind. And quality principle two is scaffolding learning. Students must receive ample support with authentic materials. They need scaffolding to help them advance their language proficiency. Scaffolding is committed to several purposes well done. Scaffolding will enhance the student's cognitive, academic, language proficiency given the call given the scarcity of materials. Teachers rely on authentic materials. These materials are not created with the needs of foreign languages learners in mind. Quality principle number three, rich interaction and push output. Long suggests that conversational interaction favours interlanguage development. Interlanguage because the interaction connects the input, the learning's internal capabilities swings as asserts that modified output benefits to development because learners need to be pushed to make use of their resources. They have their language skills maxed out. They need to reflect on their output and consider ways to modify it to improve comprehensibility, appropriateness, and accuracy. Swind 99 3 60 of linear interaction and output is triggered by tax. So tax design is at the heart of every CLIL lesson and one of the key competencies for every CLIL. Teacher Long suggests that conversational interaction fosters interlanguage development. Interlanguage because the interaction connects the input, the learner's internal capabilities swing has asserted that modified output benefits L2 development because learners need to be pushed to make use of their resources and they have their language skills maxed out. They need to reflect on their output and consider ways to modify it to improve comprehensibility, appropriateness, and accuracy. Learning interaction and output is triggered by tax. So tax design is at the heart of every lesson and one of the key competencies for every CLIL teacher. Principle number 5, adding the intercultural dimension. Grimalda 2006 has recently examined the degree of interaction between individuals in the globalization process. Preliminary results indicate that people's willingness to cooperate increases significantly the better they get to know each other. This means that students need to learn about other countries. Cultures differ in many aspects, such as view of self, perception of time, and verbal and non-verbal communication skills. Quality principle number 5. Make it age of it. A hint of the approximately many questions asked on average is by students. 80% corresponds to lowest level of thinking. Factual knowledge goal 1984. Winston Young 1986. In Mexico et al. 2008. In it, thinking skills are the key to success in the information age. The functions of academic discourses, the intersection of content, cognition, and language, the ability to adequately express complex thought processes do not appear automatically but need systematic instructions, both in L1 and L2. This has several consequences for an effective CLIL teaching methodology. Input, task, output, and scaffolding have to be balanced with each other, and scaffolding have to be balanced in such a way as to trigger diverse cognitive effectivity. Teaching means creating environments in which learners feel engaged, challenged, and satisfied with various types of activities. Quality principle number 6. Sustainable learning. Sustainable learning, we need to ensure that what we teach in class is delivered in such a way that the new knowledge becomes deeply ingrained in the long-term memory of our students. Passive knowledge must become active. Competent learners are those who can deliberately retrieve knowledge and apply it to solve problems or complex tasks. In CLIL, sustainable teaching and learning is of great importance as teachers have to facilitate both learning and learning. Teachers have to facilitate both the learning of specific content and the learning acquisition of foreign language. Teacher must create connections to learners' attitudes, experiences, and knowledge. Make the learning process transparent and provide clear, structured, and effective methodology. It should encompass both the sender and the receiver of the foreign language teacher, centered with communication and learning, centered cooperation. And finally, presentation and explanation of the CLIL pyramid. Working with the CLIL pyramid, number one, topic selection. Number two, choice of media. Study skills. Input scaffolding. Number three, task design. Cognition, communication, output, scaffolding. Number four, CLIL workout. And no more. Thank you very much.